Hello YouTube! You know what time it is? It's time for daily. Lazarus, oh boy, looking forward to that. Going very far. Well, I guess not very far. Psych, we are going very far. Because I'm not losing this time. Playing hard mode, however, so that worries me a bit more. But you know anything about me, you know that I'm just so goddamn good at every video game in existence. Yes, I am joking. How do you know? Now, we're going to the lamb. I'm pretty sure that's the lamb. Let me turn up my own volume here real quick. Pretty sure it's the lamb. The lamb is a somewhat spooky boy, but nothing I haven't done before. All we need is a little something to help us get going. And then the odds of us winning are actually, you know, like the odds of us winning at the start of a run is pretty much always the same. There's no point in talking about, oh, I mean, if we get this and this, then we can win. Because I can literally start every single episode with, if we get Brimstone and Guppy, then we win. Because of course we do. Guillotine is so bad. Oh, it's so bad, man. Gonna keep Burkano until... well, until I get another card, or until I reach the boss room on the next floor. Unless this is Ragman, which is not. So I could fight spiders with spiders. I don't really see the point. This Widow is a pushover and a half. What does a half pushover look like? Well, take away the Widow. Or like 2/3 of the Widow, and there you go. Now you know. I don't know. Look, man. I've been streaming for... oh, that's pretty good. I've been streaming for quite a few hours today. So coming up with new commentary is kinda difficult. And when you stream, you also kinda get used to having the chat, respond to what you say. They're like, okay, if that joke didn't land, then that's just then we'll just move past that. Jokes do land most of the time. It's very rarely that it just completely flops. Also, I'm just gonna do that. This room sucks. This room also kinda sucks. Because if I take any damage, no deal with the devil for me. And in case you didn't know, that's kind of a big deal. Tinted rock yields bombs. Alright. Can't complain about that. I would have liked, you know, anything that would have helped me with my no soul heart dilemma here, but hey, you can't always get what you want, even when you cheat, which apparently I do. That's a joke. I don't cheat. I never cheat. I rarely even cheat in single player games, much less when it's multiplayer. Because where's the fun in that, huh? Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's the bastard that cheat? I should have picked up one soul heart and then kept one until after the devil deal. But stay la vie. It just sort of happens this way sometimes. Monstro is lovely for for a second floor boss. I see him more on the second floor than I do on the first, which I don't understand really, but that's alright. We are taking both. And we are gonna end ourselves. If I can find something to do that on. I should have just done it on the fire. I'm aware. Here we go. We can just die here. So why kill ourselves? You may be asking. Well, for basically an all stats upgrade. And I mean that's pretty much all. That's pretty much the only reason. The all stats upgrade is of course very, very nice. We also have a permanent creep now, which I don't think we have as normal Lazarus. And I think either we get more creep if we get hit now, or our creep deals more damage. I'm not entirely sure. Does it matter in the end? No, not really. The creep is not what's going to save this run. But, you know, it's nice to have. On occasion, it's nice to have. Bone hearts are also very, very nice to have. You know, it's just a soul heart, except fucking better. In case you didn't know, now you do. So yeah, I really like what Afterbirth Plus did with Lazarus, because Lazarus and Maggie, specifically, were two characters that just were not really loved by the Isaac community, and they definitely improved upon them both. Maggie got improved by just starting with a speed up pill every single time. And if you find someone that complains about a speed upgrade, tell them they're fucking stupid. When I was a kid, actually, I would always be super upset by speed upgrades and shot speed upgrades and whatnot. Which, you know, me, like, I played this game a lot with my friend. What, I have a friend? Yes, weirdly enough. No, but, like, I played this game a lot with my friend back in the day. We still play every now and then when we meet up. But it's not as much as we did back then. But that's besides the point. We would play this game a lot together, and Speedball is a speed and shot speed upgrade. Back then, him and I thought it was just the worst fucking upgrade. Like, we would make fun of it every time we saw it, like, oh boy, Speedball! That's exciting. Now I'm, like, genuinely excited when I see Speedball. I don't know what happened to make me realize that speed was actually good. I guess maybe just the fact that I grew up and realized that every single stat is good for their own reasons. Weird how growing up can change your outlook on things, huh? You wouldn't expect it. Because there are a lot of adults out there who are stupid and never grow up. When I say never, like, when I say they're stupid and never grow up, I don't mean, you know, I don't mean that they have childish hobbies or anything like that. Obviously not. I'm 22, almost 23, and I play video games. So, although video games have become way more, you know, socially acceptable, I guess. But, like, what I mean is, it's, you know, way back then, or, oh, sorry. Back then, like when I was younger, video games were seen as, you know, a pretty childish thing. And I'm sure some people still view it as a childish thing. Like, without a fucking doubt. There's a lot of people that think, Oh, you're a grown-ass man and you play video games on your off time? How about you get a real hobby, like, I don't know, fixing cars? Can that be considered a real hobby? It can be considered a fucking expensive hobby. That being said, I'm not saying this to rag on people whose hobbies are fixing cars and stuff like that. That's my brother's hobby. He loves handiwork. He loves fixing cars. He works as a car mechanic. So that would explain a lot. So I'm not trying to rag on the hobby itself. I'm just trying to rag on the people that think certain hobbies are childish. Because who cares, right? If a hobby is if a hobby brings you joy, why shouldn't it, like, why should you not keep doing it? If you hate the hobby, like, for example, if your parents forced you into a hobby that you didn't necessarily want, then first of all, I'm terribly sorry. That has to be awful. Luckily, I never had to deal with that. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, like, just don't shit on other people's hobbies, man. But, like, what I meant when I said that some people are childish and never grow up, it's like, you have to grow as a person to be able to accept criticism properly and to, you know, be able to argue with people without getting super upset about every little thing. That's what growing up is. Growing up is just, I don't know, not being as concerned about everything in life. There are so many people that still have their high school behavior, like gossiping about someone, spreading rumors, just being generally unpleasant people. And it's such a fucking shame. Because, like, I've said this before. That, you know, when you get out of high school, people generally become nicer people. Because they don't, like, the outside world doesn't really care as much about what you do. Right? So, I don't know, that was a terrible deal for me. Yeah, like, most people in the outside world, they don't care what you do. They don't care if you're friends with a certain individual because they don't like them. They don't care. No one cares about that. Well, some people do. That, you know, those are the exact people I'm talking about. The ones that never grew up. And it's a damn shame that there are certain people that don't grow up, but, you know, this is how it is. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this as well. But when I say grow up, like, you know, there are some parents that are very bouncy, very energetic, you know, trying to be cool with the kids. I wouldn't consider that a bad thing. I wouldn't consider that childish at all. Like, if I ever become a dad, that's the kind of dad I want to be. Like, not trying super hard to be hip or anything like that. I just want to be a cool dad. That's all I want. However, as of right now, first of all, I don't have the means to become a dad. Second of all, not really looking to become one. Because kids are awful. Maybe that has to do with, like, growing up as well. Being able to not absolutely despise kids. Because, like, the kids aren't really doing anything wrong, they're just annoying little shitheads most of the time. And I have to say most of the time because, you know, I'm sure there are some kids out there that are at least decent. You know? It's very uncool of me to judge every single kid in the world based off of a few bad apples. But that is what I do, and you cannot stop me. So, fuck you. That might be worth it. But, like, this is another daily, because I talked about this, when did I talk about this? Not too long ago. On a run where I could get, like, Mega Satan. Every run that I would be allowed to go to Mega Satan, I 100% would. Like, because on this daily, we're going to the dark room, and the dark room is just one room away to get to Mega Satan. However, even if I get the key pieces, I'm not going to be allowed to enter into the fight. So it doesn't really matter. And that's kind of upsetting, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. I guess it's just to keep scores as... Ooh. Oh, no. Do I do that? Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just to keep scores as balanced as possible. Because, you know, some people might not be able to get the key pieces and stuff like that, and then they can't get into Mega Satan, losing out on a lot of points. If points is what they care about, of course. Credit card. Do I go for the sacrifice play on this daily? I honestly cannot tell. I'll try until I get down to, like, 2 hearts. We'll see what happens. Oh, wait, I have... Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely doing this. Are you kidding me? I forgot we had, this thing. What's it called? It's called, we have the wafer. That's money. That's angel. And down we go. Was it dumb of me to do this? No. I'm not gonna die at this point anyway. Burp pill. Range up. I'm drowsy. Busy forever. Okay. We can go into a room and use the sun card. See this? I know what I'm doing. This game is my bitch. That's not true. There's only one bitch for me. And that is... my dog. My dog is a female, so she is a bitch. But she's the best goddamn bitch there is. And if you thought I would refer to a potential girlfriend of mine as a bitch, then, well, you have something you need to work out with your girlfriend, I guess. You can hold me to the fact that I said I wasn't gonna die on this daily. Because by now, I'm sure you're watching this and you're like, taking a lot of damage, are we? You're probably gonna die. Nah. I wouldn't worry. The scariest part of this daily is... Oh, shit. Okay, this room kind of sucks, though. Scariest part of this daily is definitely the lamb at this point. And also rooms like these. Because why the fuck would you ever? Yep. You know, we don't have a ton of health. Am I worried? No. Even though we don't have a ton of health, we also don't really need a ton of health. Although I'm getting a lot of fucky rooms right now, I'll give you that. What is a fucky room? Just a lot of enemies that shoot triple projectiles. That's a fucky room. In my honest opinion. Oh, what's that? You didn't ask for my opinion? Too bad. Because you got it. Holy shit. Dude, this game is out to get me this time. How dare you use the sacrifice room to your advantage? Of course, I could have picked up Rosary and had another 3 hearts of health. But hey, it's not that big of a deal. You're worried about nothing. This room is not hard, it's just very long. Like it takes a long time to kill him. I always like to imagine, like whenever I'm playing a run and it gets somewhat dicey, if other people are more worried about it than me. For some reason, that's all I can think about. Like, are people? Oh, and the I'm drowsy pill. Baby, this is 1. It should be 1. What up, boy? What you gonna do, huh? Oh, you're gonna fight me. Well, yeah. Well, that's not really that cool, is it? Slowed down homing particles. Or shots. You'd think it would be easy. I wonder how... Like... I wonder how the lamb heads charge attack. Like how fast that is. And yeah, we're not avoiding that. Like, is that unaffected? Is it... I don't know. Something that I also kinda hope they do for Repentance is make homing, like slowed homing shots have like a purple tint to it at least. Just any indication at all. That would be nice. Do note that I would have been dead on this run if I had gone for this without the wafer. 100%. 22 on the dot. 60-second time-wise. Not bad. Let's check yesterday's leaderboards, as per usual. Ended on 95th, so top 100. And 100th place is by... You're Toxic. Thank you. Anyway, if you enjoyed, Oh shit, sorry. If you enjoy, like and subscribe. It helps me out. Uh, Socials, Twitch, Twitter, Discord in the description, etc., etc. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a great day.